Hello everybody, Mayo Doctor here with some more Sonic Advance 2 Emerald Hunting goodness. Fifth verse, same as the first. We're gonna be getting all the SP rings of Sonic, then his Knuckles, then his Tails, and his Cream, and then once I get all of his Cream, then I'll show you my efforts to do special stages. Obviously not how the game itself actually works. In the game, if you grab them all Sonic, then you go to the special stage as Sonic, but it's just a little visual thing I did in post-editing. It's all like that. Just gonna do that for all these, except maybe the last one. I'm kind of actually leaning on maybe doing that one live. I'll do it live if I'm confident enough in my abilities. Just because I feel like at least one of them should be live, you know? Yeah, as you can see, like, I'm doing Sky Canyon, Act 2. That one I just got can be really tricky. You have to jump down and it's annoying. Thankfully, that's one of the two only ones in this level I would say is actually kind of irritating. Like, 5 of them you can just get without even realizing it. And just stay on the top route and you'll be fine. But obviously that last one as Sonic is not fun. The others aren't quite as bad. Whatever, rambling. Then the other tricky one is number 6, which it's technically along the main path. It's not as out of the way as that fourth one was. It's just, it's so easy to miss. Like, that is one where if I wasn't using the map, I would not have found it. It's still technically along the top route. It's just, because I'm sorry, I didn't actually play this level as long as some of the others, because again, I already knew where 5 of the 7 were off the top of my head. Yeah, it's right here. You have to go below this rail and there. It's so simple, but it's so simple to miss. Okay! That's solved because the 7th one is up here, which is one that I couldn't miss this one when playing this stage normally, so I was not even remotely worried about that. Okay, here we go. Sonic's all done. The clouds make it look like he's just running in place. I know he's not. It's just a funny effect. And now we're doing Knuckles, and yeah, the only one that ends up actually being all that different for any of these is that fourth one, just because that one's kind of annoying. But I think I've complained about that one enough. I mean, one kind of annoying one is still miles better than the entirety of that music plant. That was, ugh. That was nasty. No more, please. I have no idea how the Techno-Base and Eggitopia zones go in terms of the SP rings, so for all I know, I've got 2 more of those in store. Or I could have a repeat of the last couple zones where it's really nothing at all. So, I don't know. And yes, you have to be careful to jump over that spring too, because you technically can recover, but it's a downward slope that lands on another slope, and if that slope lands, you can't get back up unless you're playing as Tails or Cream. And that's that. You have to restart the level at that point. And there's that weird pinwheel, which as you saw as Sonic, it is possible to completely miss it and just keep running. Thankfully that didn't seem to be very common, but it did happen obviously, so just keep that in mind when you're going through. The rail part is not much to write home about. You just, for the second one you have to do a trick to get up, but other than that, nothing special. So, just yeah, to grab all this, and look, I'm sorry, we're only on Knuckles, and I'm already at a point where it's like I'm not used to post-commentary, guys, okay? I've been doing live for a really long time, and I kinda screwed up, didn't I? Oh well. Save myself. There we go, all saving. Just in time for me to properly figure out where everything is. I actually had to take a bit of a break after Knuckles, because I was recording some Yogator stuff after that, and Yeah, the Tails and Cream actually ended up being recorded like 8 or 9 hours later because of that. And thankfully, I still remembered fairly well where everything was because Sky Canyon wasn't that hard to remember where everything is in the first place. You can just find 5 of them just playing the level normally. Or mostly normally. So I guess that second one there's a little bit out of the way, but is it? It wasn't really that big a deal. I actually expected to do a lot worse. I always forget that you can attack things by flying. It acts like it's glide, and I'm not expecting it. So beautiful. You don't even really need these springs as Tails and Cream, but you know, they help. It's a good thing to have them. That's what I'm saying. If you screw up, whatever, go back down. I don't know why I did that. Force the habit, I guess. Tails arguably probably doesn't even need those rails, but you know. I played the level enough times in my run-throughs of Sonic, try to find all the SP rings, because I do all those Sonic, because my thought process is, like I've said before, if I can do it to Sonic, I can do it as anybody. Because Sonic's most limited in terms of moveset. Yeah, here's Tails, that's kind of like, yeah, I could do this the intended way, or I could skip half of it. But here we go! A beautiful 100 rings to finish us off. Okay, now for Cream. I just noticed when looking at things to talk about it, see Cream's life icon. It looks like she's having war flashbacks. Oh, it's funny. I find it funny anyway. There's a lot of funny stuff in these games when you're looking for it. I just really hope that funny stuff continues for Pinball Party, because oh boy, I just don't know about that game. It's gonna be one of two things. It's either gonna be absolutely nothing, and I'll get through it in like 2 parts tops, or it's gonna be an absolute behemoth that takes me another year to finish. And I have no clue what to expect for it. Like, I remember when I played through the game once and there was a shop, which terrified me. Like, if there's a shop... Oh boy. But again, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. No harm done yet. I think I've already surpassed Tails' ring count. Something kind of funny I noticed. Rings don't really matter unless they're SP rings here, but you know, they keep you alive. They're nice. Just gotta finish off this stage. Oh, what the one of these days I'm gonna use that stupid rail. Like, I always know it's coming. I'm just never prepared for it. Prepared. I can't talk today. My defense is early morning right now, but still. I recorded the video late last night, but I wanted... By the time I was done recording all these, it was like midnight, and I thought, do I really want to record commentary right now? And no. But okay, that's it for the stage. Now I'm going to show off the special stage footage. And like I said at the start of the video, we're doing Sonic, then Knuckles, then Tails, then Cream. This one was actually shockingly easy, which is especially funny because when I started off, I was worried, oh no, this is actually going to be the first really hard one, isn't it? Because I was doing a comparative playthrough just to see what it was like before I tried recording anything. And I still ended up getting my 300 before the time ran out, without even trying. So yeah, no, this one is not a problem at all. It's presented in a way that makes it look like it's going to be harder, but it's not. There's so many rings bundled together, it's really easy to get combos. And that makes all the difference. Look, I'm already almost there. Yeah, that's it. And Knuckles takes about as long as Sonic did. Tails and Cream take a bit longer, but they still have enough spare footage on them that I still cut it out. Right, so it's time for our Nucky Boy, and like I just said, he ends up finishing it pretty quickly himself. I think he takes slightly longer than Sonic, but like 5 seconds tops. Right, look, he's up. It's already over 100. Already almost at 200. The combos are nuts on this. It's so beautiful. I'm thrown off by those jump panels because we haven't really had jump panels in a while on these. And it's totally useless here. There's nothing of value from it. It's just a hazard. They still look so similar. Like, they do look different if you look at them both. But when you haven't seen them for half the special stages in the game, you kind of just tend to forget they exist. Yeah, there we go. Those all Knuckles. And not too bad. We got Emerald number 5, the Silver Emerald. And now we're going to do it again as Tails. And again, like I said before, I had to take a little bit of a break between Knuckles and Tails on account of the recording sessions. We got a lot of stuff out of that too, so it was a long day. Got a Crash Huge Adventure video. We got another Bash. We got 2 Ocarinas, Recom, and a franchise that I don't think will be up yet by the time this video goes live, so I'm not saying it, but it was a good day. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, there's a link for it in the description of every video I've done probably since like 2012. We'll just say like link to my co-op channel or something like that. Anyway, back on the topic of the actual game, because I don't need to advertise myself too hard. I mean, okay, yes I do. That channel's been stagnant for years. We're trying, but anyway. You can see, a little harder as Tails for me, but still by no means what I would call a challenge. It's not that bad. Yeah, I still ended up at 430 rings total. Like, I really recovered there at the end. One of these days I'm going to remember I can press the A button. Yeah, there we go. And last but not least, we gotta do Cream. Something magical about that loaded 1 that shows up at the bottom every time. Good to know, emulator. If you're wondering why that happens, it's because I separate the recordings into 2 separates, 1 for the level and 1 for the special stage. And again, I also change my control scheme every time from being a controller to that of the keyboard. And the emulator doesn't pause for that, so yeah, I'm not wasting time on that. If I end up doing that live thing, I'm not going to care. I'm just going to show you all that live. It takes not that long, but still, it's like 5-10 seconds that I don't want to risk, and you get the point. Well, this doesn't seem to be nearly as slow as Tails so far. Yeah, we're already almost there. And my talent for skipping rings is second to none. And 412 rings there at the end, so yeah, I did pretty well. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank y'all for watching, and next time will be something different.